Reporter Kate Merriman has been
News reporter
on
Kate
the scene
Merriman.
all morning long.
Live for us along Ocean Boulevard.
You'll see more of these hitting the road tomorrow for the first day of school. We're talking about the big yellow school buses, but how is the district feeling about the number of drivers they have for the start of the school year? We're answering that question next.
Mountain Highway, and if you take a look behind me, you can see all of the water that's collected and flooding this street here. You can see the wind gusts also picking up.
There are at least 10 Horry County police officers here right now. You can see caution tape lined up there behind me. They have this area blocked off, and I want to give you a bit of a background of how this morning all started.
Good morning, Cameron. Check this out. Lights are on here at Conway Elementary School. You know what that means. Students are minutes away from their first day back for hybrid learning.
SCDOT is expected to cross the finish line by the end of this month. And as we head closer to that date, let's take a look at how resurfacing projects help with your morning commute, making it easier, smoother, and safer.
If you're planning to travel along Ocean Boulevard, you're only going to be allowed to travel south as northbound lane. That is for emergency vehicles only.
As they began escorting him, you could just feel that sense of community with the police lights and sirens going off.
Start here, you pick out colors based on if you're a full-time resident, part-time resident, non-resident, county resident. And you know what? I'm a full-time resident here in North Myrtle Beach, so I'm going to take green along with me.
When I arrived here around 3:30 this morning, it was certainly a lot of smoke filling the air.
Shopping is back in business in the Grand Strand, but not without restrictions. Why this boutique has decided to offer appointment-only options for customers.
I felt like it was a joke at first.
Sean Brennan is a man who wears many hats here at Andy's Pizza, and last night he added a new one. He says an attempted robber came into the store trying to take money from the cash register.
Couldn't get it because all these clips were down.
Brennan says the person didn't seem suspicious when they came in.
And he was by himself in a little bag of Subway cookies. And so I figured there's a patron over there. No threat.
Brennan says he came over to this cash register, asked for a Pepsi, and gave him $5 to pay. And as he went to get the change,
he reached for the register and said, "What would you do if someone robbed you?"
Brennan says he held on to the register, and the man held on to the base.
And I ripped it out, and the money went flying everywhere.
After that,
he decided the only thing he could do was throw a soda bottle at me, and I ducked. And it just missed another employee who was coming out of the back to help me.
As for the man,
he lost money when he came in here, not gained any.
The owner, Andy Hardis, tells me they've been here for 12 years, and their hours, well, take a look, open very late. He says nothing like this has ever happened here, and the timing of this really shocked them.
You know, at 7 o'clock at night, you would never think of something like that because we're open at 2 a.m.
Right here on your screen is the person the North Myrtle Beach Department of Public Safety is looking for. I asked Brennan how he feels moving forward.
I feel more confident in myself and keeping this place safe. So, I'd actually like to thank the guy for that.
Now, those who work here say they just want police to capture the person so this doesn't happen to another person or another business. And if you have any information, give North Myrtle Beach Department of Public Safety a call. Live in North Myrtle Beach, Kate Merriman, WMBF News.
Thank you, sir.
3,135 miles.
Thank you. Walking for him. Yep, walking for you, sir.
U.S. Army veteran Sergeant Van Booth took the final steps of his march right here in Myrtle Beach. In the past 10 months, he's truly seen it all. Walking through severe weather.
I've been rained on, sleet on, hailed, lightning. I've been in all kinds of weather.
But that never stopped him.
Just kept going. Just kept going.
Meeting so many people along the way.
They're all here today.
Today, some even joined his last mile, walking right along his side, those final steps. And he says the hospitality here in South Carolina is one of the best he's come across during his travels.
I got to walk in the road, really in the road, for the whole time of my walk today. I've been never done that before.
And touching thousands of lives.
If I've impacted one, then I'm satisfied.
Each state he's walked through, he's had the goal of creating awareness for veterans for both PTSD and suicide. With music at the forefront and two programs near and dear to his heart, Operation Song and Freedom Sings USA.
Some of these folks are out here today from Freedom Sings USA in Tennessee, and so I'm doing it for them because they helped save my life.
And throughout the thousands thousands of miles he's traveled, a guitar signed with many signatures, stickers, and a message has come along too.
I put one string on for every 500 miles until 3,000 miles. It gets its final string and it symbolizes it's healed again. Just like I am. I'm healing as I'm walking.
But today, he let two very special men add that string for the last time. Today,
Happy New Year!
ending his decade in a way he never thought he would just 10 years ago.
I started this decade, I was in Iraq. I was in Balad, Iraq. And I could never imagine this was how I would end this decade.
This isn't the last time Booth will visit the Grand Strand. He was invited to be the celebrity Grand Marshal for the Military Appreciation Parade in May. Live in studio, Kate Merriman, WMBF News.
When you head into Veterans Cafe and Grill, you'll immediately notice the history and memories that line the walls. And remembering
Is very unique in the fact that it's the only holiday we have that we use to celebrate a memory, and solely a memory of people that have fought and paid the ultimate sacrifice for freedom and life and liberty and all the things that have really come to the forefront with our current situation.
As we're days away from Memorial Day, veterans say it's not about the celebrations or parades, but remembering and thanking those who paid the ultimate price, their lives to save ours, giving us freedom.
Always just remember that there was a life paid ahead for you. And that's the message of Memorial Day, no matter what we do.
Memorial Day is known for honoring and remembering those who lost their lives during active military service. But some veterans tell me they still honor other veterans who passed away from other causes. Wyatt Gillespie Sullivan is one of them, a U.S. Navy veteran, and you better believe he wore that title proudly for all his days. At just 97 years young, Old Pap passed away peacefully last night, 5 weeks after testing positive for COVID-19. We love you, Pap, and we will always honor you. In Myrtle Beach tonight, Kate Merriman, WMBF News.
And what a great report, Kate. Thank you.